Now we're going to talk about the freestanding squat. And this video will apply to dumbbell usage, and then the other video is going to apply to where we use the bar on the squat rack. The positioning of the body is the same, whether it's dumbbells or whether it's a bar. Form is everything. A couple of things. Number one, the depth or the angle behind the knee. Sitting on the bench like this, the angle behind my knee is about 45 degrees. That's too shallow. You need at least 100 degrees or more behind the knee when you do squats. So in my case, I use 2 pads. When you're doing squats, you first make sure that the feet are shoulder width, about 10 degrees out. Because when you squat, your knees tend to go out like this. Now you notice with the pad, when I touch and come back up, the angle behind my knee is probably about 100 degrees. Now remember, we don't sit on the pad. We use it as a touch point. The example I use is, imagine if there's a row of thumbtacks back there, you want to touch them and you don't want to sit on them. The reason that we touch the pad instead of sit on the pad, we want to keep our core tight. This stabilizes our back so that we protect the back, and it allows us to lift more weight. Now some people are shorter and they can use just 1 pad. Some people that are taller or have knee issues, if you want to increase that angle. I have several people that use 3 pads. Now the angle is much more shallow, but you're still going to engage the legs. As soon as you bend your knees, you engage your quadriceps. So it's not the depth so much as the fact that you're starting to bend position. Now, using dumbbells. These are just along for the ride. You do not pick them up, you don't lift them with your arms, let them hang. All the power is coming out of your legs. Again, head up, shoulders back. The reason you want head up, shoulders back is you want to keep the back flat. If you tend to look down, you're going to bend your back. That's going to compromise your vertebrae. So always head up, shoulders back, let the weights just hang, come down and touch. In my case, I like to take the 2 pads out, keep the 3rd one. So now we're going to use the dumbbells. They're just going to be along for the ride. Use power in your legs, come down and just touch, go back up. The breathing pattern is inhale, exhale. Exhale. Or if you're going to count, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's your fundamental movement on squats using the dumbbells. Now the primary stretches you use, as with any leg work, are going to be your quadriceps. So you hang on to something, grab the toe, pull the leg, you get the stretch, and your quadriceps. Of course, you do both sides. You're going to stretch the back of your legs, you're going to pick your toe up. This is going to stretch your hamstrings and the glutes. And again, I have a video on the website that shows you a composite of various stretches for the hamstrings. This is the way you approach it when you use dumbbells.